everyone, I know that we're always wanting to do the best that we can by our kids to help them take their sadness or take those feelings that are negative and turn them around into being positive or comfortable and relaxed, because that's the way that it makes it easier for us to connect with, for them to learn when they're not in a sad place, but when they're in that happy exploration place. And that's why in this video, 5 really easy ways to help navigate those sad feelings during play. So that way, when they have those temper tantrums or those sad experiences and you're trying to get them into a situation that is more comfortable and more open and positive, you're going to be able to use these 5 ideas and bring them back into some fun, playful activities. Because what you should know is that when children have these sad or unusual behaviors that are related to their feelings that they don't know what to do with, you as an adult can bring back the experiences that they learned in playtime to draw them out of those moods, as you may want to call them, into a place where they're ready to learn, they're ready to connect. And so these are 5 fun activities, ideal, made for toddlers, made for preschoolers. Before I get into the details of it, please click that like or subscribe button. Show some love for this channel. And I've been working with kids for over 20 years, and I just want to help all of those parents and educators with simple ideas and activities that you can do with kids. I'm going to dive into now 5 easy activities that you can do to help teach kids how to deal with sadness. Number 1. Play a copycat game. Basically what you do is you exaggerate a sad face game and you make a sad face and then you ask them to make a face just like you or copy you. And you can do this in the mirror. You can do this by taking selfies on your camera and then imitate each other. Now let's make a happy face. Now let's make an angry face. And by labeling these emotions, it's going to be better because you're going to get your little ones to build that awareness, because the first step to being able to understand and connect with their feelings is really about identifying it. When they know that they're feeling sad, when they see their sad face, it's going to help them move forward in not only being able to express their feelings in ways that you want them to express it, but they're also going to be able to then manage how to change those feelings back into the positive ones, because awareness is the first step. Number 2, role play. I used to love this type of activity when I was working in the classroom, whether it be in the toddler or the preschool room or even in kindergarten. They love pretend play. For example, the doll or their stuffed animal or their mom or their sibling is sick or hurt. You can really play out this idea of the person that's hurt or the animal or toy that's hurt is sad or crying or upset or angry, whatever feeling you want. And then they have to practice ways to make them feel better. So maybe it's a doll who fell and has a boo-boo on their knee and they need to get some Band-Aids and they need to give some kisses, and labeling that the doll's sad because of why the doll's sad is again helping them recognize and be aware of other people's feelings, which they can then turn into themselves. And don't forget the role play to play with them. Have them pretend to be the sad one that's hurt or tired or frustrated or angry, and that you are going to pretend to make them feel better. Number 3, I used to love singing all the time in the classroom, sing all kinds of songs. And of course, one of the most popular songs is If You're Happy and You Know It, Clap Your Hands. You all probably know that song. The best idea about this Happy and You Know It song is you get to the next verse of where you say you're sad and you know it. And I used to love exaggerating this with the little ones, like if you're sad and you know it, cry boo-hoo. And they would have so much fun acting all silly with it. But you can also try other sad feelings, because sometimes that's not really how a 2 or 3 or 4-year-old acts sad. Sometimes they act sad because they're like this, or they're angry, or they're like this and covering their face or running in a corner. You can have fun with different ways that children act when they're sad. Playing this kind of song will help them, again, identify it, be silly with it, and doing it during the fun times is going to help prepare them to know how to come back into that fun when they are upset, because you'll be able to talk about your face looks sad, just like when we did that song. Number 4, Matching game. This is a game where you can have a bag of pictures. You can take our printouts and print out these faces of happy and sad faces, or you can get your own pictures, or you can take pictures of the children themselves making happy, sad, different kinds of faces. You put all the faces in a bag and you can either fold them up and pull them out, or use some of that thick, clear packing tape so it kind of keeps it solid and secure so that piece of paper doesn't get rumpled up so quickly. Put them all in a bag, pull one out, ask them to copy what it looks like. The other idea, don't forget, you can do this with a mirror, either a small hand mirror or have all the children, if you have more than one, line up in front of a big mirror and look at each other. So you pull out the picture, you show what it is, and then everybody make faces in the mirror, or take turns making faces in the mirror. Number 5. This is one of my favorite ones to do, especially at Halloween time when you have jack-o'-lanterns with all those faces. But if it's not Halloween time, there's actually 2 links below where you can get, one is the jack-o'-lantern pictures, or one that you can use other times of the year if you wanted to stay away from that theme. So what you do is you print it out, either the jack-o'-lantern faces or the oval shaped types of faces or some of the other options below. And then what you do is you can slide them into one of the sheet protectors, which is in an affiliate link in Amazon. By affiliate link, it doesn't change anything about you. It just means that it's something that we recommend for you. And these sheet protectors are really great and useful, where you can slide it in, and then that way you can reuse the picture over and over again. So then what you do is with the Play-Doh, have them copy those shapes on the faces, so then that way they look just like them, but talk about them also. Like, wow, this one's curved just like my face, or this one's curved down, or this one looks like a circle. Can you make a circle like me too? Oh, it's like a surprise face or a scared face. Notice the eyes. The eyes are like kind of straight because they're angry or sad, or the eyes are more of like a triangle shape because they're excited. To hit that like and subscribe button, or comment below which activity you like of these 5. Practice them with their kids on a regular basis, or try different ones out. You might find that certain ones are more successful than others. And kidsmoveandlearn.com has lots more of ideas. Thanks everyone, bye.